Hey y'all, it's Keto Miss. Just want to hop on here real quick and update y'all. Uh, I think I've tried to record a couple of times to let y'all know that between Halloween and Christmas, New Year's, whatever last year, um, I need to work on not saying for one thing, but I got off the keto wagon and gained 15 pounds. I'm not proud of it. I ate whatever I wanted, and I'm just really disappointed in myself. But I know that I can um, get this weight back off. It's not going to be easy. I will say this: in the midst of doing all that, eating however I wanted, I thought to myself the whole time, let me take my glasses off. Just reflection from the lamp. I thought to myself the whole time, which is this is really dumb. I thought to myself the whole time, I did it once, I can do it again. All I gotta do is just get back on keto. No big deal. No worries. You know, I'll get that right back off. I'll get that weight back off in no time. Just snap of a finger. Uh, no, it has not been that easy. Once you get the taste of that, all the junk that you used to eat before keto, you get started back on doing all that again. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm so unhappy with myself. But, you know, and yeah, this is 3 months in. This is March 2019. And I kept thinking, you know, after I got back on, that it would get easier. And some of it just just may be me being lazy and not really quite ready to just hop back on completely 100%. But I kind of decided today maybe that I would do the 50-50 Atkins and keto. And I might still do that. I probably will still do that. It's not easy, y'all. I don't even know what I was thinking, you know, and looking back in retrospect, the way I should have handled it was um, just do that day, you know, just get off Thanksgiving Day, just get off and eat that meal, just that Thanksgiving meal with, you know, with your family, the turkey and dressing and, you know, all the trimmings and all that stuff. But I didn't do that. I didn't do just the Christmas meal. I didn't do just the day of Halloween candy. I decided to do it from October 31st through January 1st and actually past that because I'm still struggling. I'm doing better than I was, but I'm still struggling and I'm still teetering on the scales between a number I hope to never see again, which is not my highest number, not the highest, not the weight where I started from. But sorry, I'm just holding my phone. Sorry, not the highest weight, but a number that I hope to get under and never see. Oh my gosh, they do it every single. Stop. I think it might be my son coming home from work. Stop, puppies. Stop. Stop. Shh. Anyway, sorry. We'll just have to. Um. But anyway, please stop. 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 Sorry. They drive me crazy with that. Go outside if you want to bark. Go. 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 Instead of just, doing the meals, I did the whole 3 or 4 months, 2 months, 2.5, whatever. Anyway, I got to get back on it, y'all, and it's just so not easy. I thought, I thought it'd be so easy. I did it once, I'll do it again. It's not that easy. So don't kid yourself. If you jumped off of the keto wagon, jumping back on is not easy. It's just not. Um, because you're talking to somebody, this is coming from somebody that has never had willpower. Now, I did have pretty good willpower when I was, when I first started keto, those first few months, and actually, just got to the point where I wasn't hungry. And when I wasn't hungry, I just didn't eat. That's really not the case now. I don't know. I do know, however, um, fasting, I'm not saying fasting doesn't work for me, but with my thyroid issues, um, I just I can't do it. Y'all, I started, um, my hair has gotten really thin, and you can't tell from this because I strategically fix my hair so that it doesn't really show. Like I have to change my part, that kind of stuff. But there are sections back there that are thin. Um, I just don't care for the way they look, and it bugs the mess out of me. And I'm working on it, y'all, but it's tough. And actually, I went to the doctor today, and she noticed, well, and the doctor, is my the nurse practitioner, but she was noticing, from my file that from, the past few months, she said, "Oh, I see you're back up a few pounds." And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Well, you were doing so good. What happened?" And I told her what all I did and everything. And I said, "Well, I think I might just get back." She said, "Well, what were you doing?" And I said, "Keto." She said, "Well, she said, I've heard of keto, and I think, I think it does people good." And I said, "Yeah," I said, "I've got to get back on it." And I said, "I think I'll just try by fasting." And she looked at me, she gave me that look, and she said, "Not with your thyroid issues, you're not." And I was like, "I've never heard that. I've never heard anybody talk about thyroid issues and, don't try fasting." She said, "Well, are you noticing that your hair is thinning?" And I said, "Yeah, I have noticed that." And I figured I could just get it back. And she said, "Not with thyroid. It's not that easy." And she said, "How long were you fasting?" And I said, "Well, I never really went more than a day without food." And I said, "Now, I'm not going to go back to eating 4, 5, 6 meals a day." She said, "No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about just be careful." She said, maybe 1 meal a day and a snack, but don't go more than 24 hours and not eat. And I said, "Okay." Um, She said it's just not a good idea. Um, anyway, so we'll just have to see what happens. I gotta have blood work done in the next few days. So we'll see how my thyroid's doing. And she said, make sure that, she said, I know that you did research before you even started keto. She said, I want you to do research doing keto and fasting and being hypothyroid. She said, because she said, you didn't become hypothyroid later on in life. Like, it wasn't triggered by menopause or anything like that. Like, you didn't just one day become hypothyroid. She said, you were born that way. And she said, you've dealt with this all your life. Now, she wasn't really fussing at me. She was just saying, just do the research. So I guess I'm going to do the research. But, y'all, I was in such a good place. Now, actually, when I was there today, I looked at the BMI chart on the wall. And from what I've said, I would like my goal weight to be, according to the chart, and my height, I'm about 63 inches tall. According to my height, my goal weight would still have me being obese. But, I know I've never liked the BMI chart. I've never liked that. And I really don't even know why I looked at it. Shame on me. I shouldn't have looked at it. Just like I shouldn't be worried about the scale. I should go by how I look and how I feel. Those are more important. My satisfaction with how I look and how I feel. And all my little, my nose scale or non-scale victories. So I think that's what I'm going to work on. And maybe doing a kind of a Atkins keto mix. I don't know. I'm still learning. I'm still learning about it. I really and truly thought, having a year of keto, under my belt, I knew everything there was to know about keto. Well, that's not true. I don't. There's no way that I can, because the more, YouTube and stuff I watch about keto, even the doctors, even all the keto people, they're all still learning about keto. They're all still finding out more and more and more, about research and about themselves. And I really don't want to give it up, because, y'all, I dropped like 40 pounds in like 4 or 5 months. And then I kept it off for another, 5 or 6 months. And then, because it was October 1st to October 2017 to October 1st of 2018. And then October 31st of 2018 is when I went off of keto. And I knew what I was doing. I knew that. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't even know if anything I'm saying is even making any flipping sense. Hope that it does. But if it doesn't, it just doesn't. I hope it does, though. But anyway, because all those cute little, I wouldn't say skinny clothes, but, smaller sizes that I haven't worn in a long, long, long time. And those were actually getting a little bit loose on me. And then I turn around and I do this. And I know all the, Dr. Berry and all those, everybody says, don't beat yourself up. And I know it sounds like I am. And I am kind of ticked at myself. I am pretty ticked at myself. But, you know, I can say I'm not back at my heaviest weight, but I'm at a place I never really wanted to be again. But, you know, it just goes to show you. So maybe in all of my keto I wasn't being humble enough. I don't really know. I just know that I've got to find my way back. And for anybody that watches this, please give this video a thumbs up, comment, give me some advice. I need some advice. I just don't think I think I can do the intermittent fasting, but I just can't do extended fasting. And I've never really even tried to do that, not purposely anyway. But I guess I'm going to have to really tighten down and be careful. And I know some people are all for count macros, and some people are like, oh no, don't count macros. Don't do that, because it messes with your head. Well, I don't know what the flip to do. So tell me what to do. Y'all tell me what to do. What should I do? I was born hypothyroid. I've dealt with thyroid problems all my life. Literally, since birth, I was born that way. They found it when I was 5 weeks old. And, you know, I've been on Weight Watchers. I've done all kinds of diet. I actually did do a starvation diet. I hate to admit that, but I did. And now, you know, like I said, I've done Weight Watchers. I have done Atkins. Atkins is a little more friendly. And should I just do Atkins and not worry about keto? Like, what do y'all think I should do? I need some help here, because I'm not happy with what I see in the mirror. And I know some people say yes, exercise. Some people say don't worry about exercise. I don't really have the energy to exercise. I may have to work at it and get it back. I used to work out in a gym. Like, I used to be buff, wasn't cut. I wasn't ready for, you know, in any kind of body shows or anything, but I used to look pretty good. So, I was pre-diabetic. Diabetes on both sides. Mom's diabetic. My real dad, actually, they really found it out too late. He had a stroke, and not long after that, he passed away. And, you know, doing all of the stuff, checking all of the stuff on him, they found out that looking back, he was diabetic. He wasn't big though. He wasn't heavy. He had a gut. He was always tall and skinny, but he had a gut, you know. And he used to eat honey buns and drink Cokes and sweet coffee every morning for breakfast. And my mom has had a stroke. Not a bad stroke, like a little TIA. I had a TIA actually in my 20s. And so anyway, so I know I need to do it. I know I need to do it. I mean, no question, but just how? What should I do? I know keto. I think I know keto. I thought I knew keto. I thought I was doing great with keto. I need to quit beating myself up and just get back on the wagon and push some of this other things out of my head. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think. I don't even think I have that many subscribers or views or anything, but if anybody happens to see this video, please tell me. Please give me some advice, okay? I'll do my best to follow it. I guess I really kind of need to pray about this too. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, bye y'all. Hugs, love, and keto on. Keto and makeup are my thing, but Jesus is my king. Talk to y'all later. Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. all that stuff. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Have a good one.